Hey guys, what's going on? I decided to do a full in-depth review of the Sarona hood. So I'm going to show you everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, alright? So here's the hood. It's installed. You may have already seen some of the videos. I just want to go over a couple of things. Now, expectations for an aftermarket hood should never be super high because, I mean, they're just never going to line up. But, okay, in the other video I pointed out, the lines look really good, okay? So here are the lines. This is the driver side. All right. Goes in a little bit right there, but comes down. Front lip. Really good line. Okay, so we're going to get over here on this side, onto the passenger side. Again, it's a little bit more on this side than the driver side. So you can take a look at that, and then we'll go right back over here. So not much difference, but I mean, you can see it's a little off. But then the line comes up, it's really good. Okay, these line up well. That lines up all right. And then the gap in here, in between the left side, is a little bit bigger than the right side. So this little gap here, it's just a little bit bigger. I mean, I still can't get my finger all the way down in there, but I mean, we're talking about an aftermarket hood, and we're also talking about Jeep. And when you look at the rest of the Jeep, this is the quality you get right from the factory. These don't even line up. And here's our gas cap. Big gap, flush. I mean, I could point out all kinds of flaws from the factory. So am I super happy with the Sarona hood? Absolutely. 100% very happy with it. They could have did a little bit better on the vents. So let me just show you. They used the stock OEM vents for the left and the right. Okay, so we got these like glued in really good. They're not coming out. There's a little bit of a gap right here, but that's okay. The left side's got a little bit more, but like I said, I'm going to glue that down so it doesn't come out. We couldn't get any glue behind it, but put a little bit on there and seal it, and it'll be down good. What I don't like is the vent they used here for this middle mesh. Okay, they give you 4 screws, one here in all the corners to connect this from the other side. But look at this thing. I mean, it's warped a little bit, so we need to push from the other side and glue it up. Okay, so I mean, that can be fixed. I'm just, you know, going through everything, the good, the bad, and there's still a little compound on here, you know. Let me open it up and show you the underside. Okay. Now the underside looks really good. Here you can see where, you know, I gotta trim this down. This is the 30-second glue we used to seal these vents because they were very loose when we got them. So you're gonna have to seal these. This, I'm just gonna paint it with some touch-up paint and cover it up, and then I'm gonna trim this down a little bit. The hood underneath looks really good. The one major issue I had with this hood, and so did the guys installing it, okay, right here, where the washer plugs go in, okay, these had to be cut. Jay had to literally drill a hole from the other side where they had it a pre-indentation already set up, but on the back side there were no holes, so he had to cut these down himself, and there's nothing holding it in really. Luckily this is a really sturdy line, so we don't need to secure it, but these had to be cut out, so you're gonna have to cut those out. Other than that, I mean, the hood's really good. Okay, so it's a really good quality hood. It cost $967 roughly, if I remember from memory. I opted to go to Queens, New York, and pick it up. Joe over at Custom Coating let me use his pickup truck. We drove up for the day and picked it up because they wanted $250 to ship it, and I don't trust anybody shipping anything, especially fiberglass. So if you live nearby or you're on the East Coast, you want to take a couple hours to drive, I recommend driving rather than $250 to pick it up or ship it, excuse me. $250 for shipping, and then you risk it being cracked or damaged in shipping. I recommend you pick it up if you can. If you can't, then you can't. But so that's pretty much, I would definitely recommend this hood to other people for an aftermarket hood. Very good quality. You know what? I do want to point out one little thing that annoyed me. Okay, and that's just because I'm real anal. Okay, so look, on this side right here, I can get like a finger right in between there. See that? Let me see. Okay, see this? I can get like a little more than a finger inside between right here and the washer. On this side, I can't. So this is a little closer than that one. They didn't really measure it. That could be better. That's on Sarona's end. Their attention to detail needs to come up a little bit. Let's see, there's another flaw right here. It's hard to see it. I mean, you can see where it's pushing up into from the fiberglass. It's right there. Okay, and there's nothing they can do to really hide that. Let's see, what else? I don't see, there was a pinhole, but I think the pinhole is gone. I can't see it. There was a pinhole. All right, I really can't see it in the light, but it's not going to be 100%. So you get what you pay for. If the aftermarket hood, expect aftermarket problems. If you've never bought an aftermarket product for your vehicle and you're expecting 100% fitment and it's going to be, boom, better than OEM or just like OEM, just skip it. Don't even bother going any further. You're going to be disappointed, you're going to be upset, and you're going to be wondering why you just spent $1,000 on a hood and another $1,000 for all the paint and work to be done on a hood that you're not happy with. So don't buy one if you're not ready to accept a few minor flaws. For me, just if you step back and you look at it to the naked eye, looks great. Okay, so Sarona did an excellent job. I recommend them to anybody else. If you have any questions about anything I was just talking to you about the hood, comment below. I'd appreciate a little click on the subscribe button, and thanks for watching. Take care.